We shall see. Maybe. Hard to say with the sun coming up later and later these days. Guess we'll see. See what happens here if we kill everybody off. We'll be done quick.
I'm kind of gimping out here, guys. I think maybe you should go on without me.
So I did play this briefly last night, but didn't save after, so reassure we're not leaving.
No, Chris, we are not leaving you. We're sticking together. Mike will just have to wait.
And yes, there was a patch released, or I should just say an update. I assume it was a patch, but there's no notes, so who knows what was addressed. It was about 256 megabytes, not gigs, megs, this morning. I saw 0 patch notes. Maybe the hair fixes? Hopefully it's the menu fix for me. I think the hair stuff might be DLSS or something, but who knows? Either way, it's all related. It's all on the devs, I guess. I like how we can see the character's breath, which I did notice last night as well. Am I stuck? There we go.
Shit. Mike must have locked it behind him. Crap. There's got to be another way in.
Find the G spot. Lost totem.
Wait. Hey, what about this?
I mean, should we try it?
Well, it's not like we got a whole lot of choices here.
Easy pry job.
Okay, this is maybe the last place I would want to be right now.
So who's going first?
After you.
It's not so bad. You think this is the tunnel to the sanatorium?
Of course it is. Where else would it go?
I feel like we should have just stayed in the safe room where the Josh room with all the monitors still until done.
I'm trying, Ash.
Hunker up, hunker in.
Hey, hey, we should close this, right?
Huh?
I mean, what if something's following us?
Yes, fine, close it. But we gotta keep moving. Can you just catch up, please?
Yeah.
Ashley, grunting. I feel like our breathing doesn't match up.
Hello? Who's there? Anybody? Jessica! Is it you?
Rejoin group.
Hello?
So as I was saying last night, in my very first playthrough of this game, I did investigate the voice, and I did get killed. GG. Now that being said, I'm pretty sure we can still go and investigate the voice, but not do the action that would get you killed. You have a chance to pull out or back out. The journal from the stranger explains what's going on, which we couldn't read last night due to glitches, due to in-game glitches. And that's where I called it quits last night.
I'm so glad to see you.
Right.
Glad you're safe.
Closed it out for the night, so now we're caught up if you were here last night.
Look. Look there.
Wow, great.
The ladder's toast. We're never gonna make it up there.
No, I think I can. I think I can do it. It's like a rock wall. I'm gonna keep going. You should head back to the lodge. I've gotta get Mike.
Good luck.
I bet you if I just waited a little bit more to this part right here, it would have, it's probably a checkpoint or a save. Auto save, I guess. It's Josh. Playing as Sam. 3:35 a.m. Oh wait, I'll go for the leap route. Quick time events. QTEs. Here we go. Where's the caffeine when you need it?
Yeah, that's right.
Leap. Climb. Leap.
I beat you. I fucking beat you.
We did it. In fairness, I'm pretty sure even if you fail that, nothing bad happens to Sam. Unless they've changed it, of course. Like, you can fail and just keep doing it and doing it and doing it. Spoilers. Stairwell. Which way is the incorrect way to go? Wait, is there a pathway here as well? Holy moly.
Okay, then.
I don't know which way is the correct way. Like, if I drop... The other way looks like we have to drop down. Can we get back up, or will that force us in? Or is this the proper way to go or it's going to force us in, lock us in. I do not know. I don't recall. Guess we'll just drop because it came up first, but 07. Nope, not getting back up. Rip. Unless I quit and reload. So now I'm starting to think this is the proper way to go. Which also makes me wonder what the heck is the other direction. Part of my brain works in the way that you would think when somebody's designing or developing a game or building a game world, that most players probably natural instinct is to try their first door they see or whatnot, see what happens. Wait, is there a branching pathway here as well? No, I'm really lost. Oh, never mind. Totem. Jess, hunger totem. Shovel.
Come on, girl, you could do it.
Shovel Knight. Oh, do you think if we took the high road, that high path before, that's where we'd walk over to here as well? So I wonder if there was a totem the other way, but you only could choose one. Okay.
Damn it! Stay out there!
Hey, over here!
Did you just say, hey, fatty, over here?
Whoa. All right?
Define all right.
Alive, for a start.
Yeah, life's good.
Yeah. The hell are you doing here anyway?
I was gonna warn you about the Wendigos.
I think I got it.
Yeah.
Let's find a way down to where this fucker lives.
Chapter 10, Repentance, 1 hour until dawn. Almost there.
I wonder how much these sessions are of any help to you now. Just won't listen to me, and things seems pretty fucked up. So I'm gonna leave you now, Josh. It's time you learn.
Dr. Hill out of here.
There's more to be afraid of that can be dreamt up by the unhinged imagination of a self-indulgent, spoiled little brat. You had so many people who cared about you, who were willing to help. But at every turn you choose to push them away. Now you're all alone. Though by the sounds of things, you won't be alone for long. No, you won't be alone for long. Deep breaths, Josh. Deep breath.
No.
No deep breathing.
Get away! Get away!
Or those meds when we need them.
Get away from me! No, you're dead! You're dead! Shut up! No! You're dead! Oh, there, gun. It. They're gonna love it. That's right. Take away from me. You can't tell me what to do. You can't tell me what to do anymore. Okay. Okay. I trust you. I trust you. I trust you.
Josh, mines 410. How far is that? Where we fell from with the light shining? How are we still walking? This is the only time you actually control Josh in the game. Correct me if I'm wrong. At least in the original.
You're not real.
We're all alone down there.
No, not again.
Wait, so which way is the proper way? If it's she spawned over there, you're gonna spawn here too? I thought this was. I guess it doesn't matter.
But you're with us now.
Forced.
Family.
Get away! Get away from me! Get away!
Why didn't you save us, Josh? Why did you want us
I
to
didn't
die?
want you to die. I swear I tried to find you.
I feel like one of these ways is new or optional because I think the original was just a straight path.
I don't take orders from you.
Is this what you want?
No! No! Why are you doing this? Leave me alone! Why are you doing this?
Why didn't you save us, Josh?
You're dead.
Why did you want us to
You're
die?
dead. Oh! Oh! Oh!
I was not prepared for how ugly that thing.
Rarajaka.
Yeah. So, I noticed something kind of weird about it.
What?
A Wendigo. It had a scar.
So?
I've seen it before.
What are you talking about?
Saw these old pictures of some guys with that scar, and he was transforming into a Wendigo.
You're kidding.
He's one of the miners who've been trapped back in the 50s in the cave-in, which means that thing is 80 years old. At least.
Spunky for an old timer.
They cleaned the place out. Killed a lot of people.
They? You mean there are more of them?
Oh yeah,
How many?
too many.
I think we're close. To the lair.
How can you tell?
I don't know, I just feel really terrible all of a sudden.
Ditto.
She can feel it coming in the air. Be going backwards for Bupkis. Nothing at all that I can see. No hidden totem there. Sure seems like a spot to put a totem though, no? Or some clue, random clue. Make the player backtrack a little.
I really don't want to go in there.
There's no other way through.
Mike, is that what I think it is?
Shit. Looks like a grave.
Who found Beth's watch?
Oh God, Mike, this is Beth. This is her watch.
What? Let me see.
Look, there was a cross here,
So this is where she was buried.
but who dug her up?
Let's keep moving.
And now it's a pocket watch. I'll see myself out.
Fine, I'm going in.
Whoa. Come on, it's okay.
You sure?
Oh, I'm not dead yet.
Famous last words.
Oh,
It's freezing.
shit.
I can't feel my fingers.
I know. Just keep moving. Nobody likes cold buns.
Old buns.
Although yours are great. Never mind.
Wait a minute, I thought you reached the deepest part.
Well, I didn't say that. I said, okay. I mean, like, there weren't any sharks or anything in here.
Sharks? Great. Thank you.
Shark bait.
Oh, shit. This looks like Hannah's writing.
Day 1, my little sister is dead. The fall killed her. I watched the color drain from her face. My leg is broken. I'm all alone, stuck here with Beth's body. Someone will come soon. Day 5. I've never been so hungry. It feels like my stomach is twisting around inside. I took Beth's sweater, much warmer now. She's still looking out for me.
I'm sorry, Beth. I have no choice. It's the only way I can survive anymore. If someone finds this, I'm sorry. I had to. I had no choice.
What does it mean? Jesus.
Day 33. My hands feel unclean. My nails fell out. Pushed out. I am aching, but no more cold. No pain. I am getting stronger. Further writing devolves into scrawls. Butterfly effect.
Oh God, it makes sense. Hannah dug up Beth. It was Hannah.
No, that's
Michael.
it's ridiculous.
Michael, it has to be. It's the only thing that makes sense. Beth died in the fall,
So what? What does that mean?
so Hannah must have buried her.
God damn it. God damn it.
Hannah was down here.
I don't believe any of this.
She would have been starving. She would have been desperate.
Fuck.
We need to find Josh. Right now.
Piano time. What is back here, though? Anything? This is new. This little area. Little bed, perhaps. Little bedge. Hey, welcome, Raiders. Hello, Decepticon. Hello, Raiders. Are we in the middle of an ad break? Nope. Ad break finished a moment ago. We should be good. Should be free of ads for at least 25 minutes. Hey, hello there, Portable Prism. Welcome. Yo, the Decepticon. Hello, thank you again for the raid. Hope you're doing well. You're having a nice weekend. How was Zoocosis? I actually purchased Zoocosis, then I saw the reviews. I don't always go by reviews. I saw the Steam reviews, and I saw the gameplay of it, and I'm like, I'm going to refund this. But I hope you enjoyed. First, I didn't... Usually, if there's a game I plan on playing or checking out, I usually don't watch streams or creation of the game, so I go in fresh. But then, after hearing about it, and then I decided to tune in, and I saw the gameplay loop, and I'm like, yeah, I don't think I would care for this, but... So I didn't even give it a chance. But I hope you enjoyed. Is it? Yeah, that's what I saw. I mean, I saw a lot of that in the Steam reviews, I guess, with bugs and from some of the people who bought it on launch day. But no, it's good to hear you enjoyed it. Yeah, from what I saw, I don't know if I'd really... don't think it was what I was expecting from the initial trailers, which I also saw some people saying. Not that I followed the game that closely, but after seeing the gameplay loop, if you will, I'm like, I don't think I'd really care for it myself, so... But then, yeah, after that, after hearing all about it and seeing it trending, it's like, well, I'm gonna just refund for now. I heard there's a lot of endings in the game and whatnot, but then I saw like there's really not a lot of variety, I don't think either. Sorry. Sorry if I don't want to spoil anything, but I don't know everything about it, so. But no, either way, I'm glad to hear you're at least enjoying it. Hopefully they get the bugs worked out.
Oh, he's getting deeper.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh. Hey, it's rubbing up again. We're gonna make it.
God, don't jinx it.
Come on. We made it.
This is near the end of Until Dawn. This is the brand new remaster of Until Dawn 2024 that came out yesterday. I played it for about 8 hours last night on stream. Good solid 8 hours, and decided to call it quits around 4 a.m. my local time. I was going to see it all the way through, but figured, what the hell, let's do it now. I have played the original Until Dawn on PS4 back when that was brand spanking new, so really nothing's like... There's some changes and stuff to the game, nothing that drastic, but in terms of the main story, it's all the same, which is fine by me. So spoilers don't really affect me here, per se. Danger Totem. Oh, you never played it then? Yeah, it's up to you. I certainly appreciate the raid. We're very close to the actual end. If you care about those things again, I don't know what you just said. You may not want to see this, but you're obviously welcome. I'm just fair warning, depending on if you don't know much about the game or the lore, or the story. Much like Zoocosis, and much like probably every even AAA titles or major titles, this game is also riddled with bugs and glitches and whatnot, so there you go. Nothing is perfect. Indie dev, big dev. Thanks, Decepticon. I appreciate the raid again. Hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend, and we'll talk to you soon, hopefully. Thank you very much. But yeah, if you play this, let me know. I'll be curious to hear your thoughts. If you like the other Until Dawn games or the Choose Your Own Adventure, or excuse me, the other super massive games, the Dark Pictures games, then there's pretty much no reason you wouldn't enjoy this. But if you haven't played those, then it's hard to say, I guess. Hard to gauge or hard to judge.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh. Jesus.
You see that?
Oh my God.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I do believe if any other characters are dead up to this point of the game, they will also be hanging here, their bodies,
Wait, hold on.
along with the stranger there.
I think I saw something. No, I don't take orders from you. I don't take orders from you. You can't.
Hey, Josh?
You can't tell me what to do. You can't
Josh?
tell me what to do
Buddy?
anymore. You can't tell me what to do. Okay. Okay. I trust you. I trust you. I trust you. Oh! Oh! Oh!
What's the matter with Mike?
He's tripping or something. Josh!
Mike,
Josh! Hey, man.
don't hit me, please.
Well, you were deep in it, man. Full mental jacket.
FMJ, Full Mental Jacket.
Josh, Hannah was down here for weeks, a month. She done Beth up.
Sam.
Mike,
Hey, let's just get the fuck out of here.
okay. Josh, do you have the key for the cable car?
Yeah.
Oh, good. See that over there? That means there's a direct way out. Come on.
Yeah. There's no way Josh is gonna make it up there.
Okay, if you help me up, I can go back to tell the others we're okay.
Yeah. Yeah, good.
You bring Josh back the way we came, and we'll all meet at the lodge.
Be careful.
Hey, you too.
All of you.
All right, let's go, you fucked up son of a bitch.
Mike's just zooming at speed walking his ass out of here.
You didn't have to hit me so much, man.
Yeah, I'm sorry about before, man. I thought you killed Jess. I was wrong.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is another new totem. This was never in the original this area. Maybe the premonition, but fortune.
No.
Yeah, this water, I can't imagine the temp. It's winter time and like the Arctic outside. Not like the actual Arctic, but So if we didn't find the journal there, which I did not find in my original playthrough, he gets smoked. He gets destroyed there. His head gets crushed. Hey, Star Child. Oh, back to Matt McMuscle. Light him up. Hey, I told you not to swing. I didn't press triangle on purpose.
Matt.
Or was triangle to block, actually?
Please.
I guess it was to block.
Nice to see you too.
I forgot I was playing as Matt. My bad. I took a shovel to the side of the head. This is fine.
Are you okay?
Hey, good to see you again, Cosmic Moonwolf. It's going good, thanks.
Define okay.
We're almost at the end. I stopped around 4 a.m. Eastern time, 4 a.m. my local time last night. I'm not sure what time anybody else was still awake or who was in the chat at the time. So.
How the fuck are you still alive?
And everybody is still alive right now, except for the stranger who, to my knowledge, unless they've changed it, cannot be saved. Warren, there's a monster question. What happened to you? Warning.
Jess, I need to tell you something. And I don't want to freak you out. But there's some kind of thing on the mountain. It's not human. It's like a monster.
It came after me.
Jess.
It fucking pulled me down here into this fucking nightmare.
Jesus Christ. I'm sorry. Don't freak out, please.
No, God.
Can you move?
Yeah.
Come on, Jess.
1 second. Un momento. Yeah, we're very close to the end game here. Very close. Oh, you're also Eastern time? Gotcha. Bedtime ghost stories. I could have stayed up. I was already a little tired. Like, I've usually, these past several months, I've been ending around 3 a.m. Eastern on Friday nights, so. Figured why force myself. Possibly also because I've already played the original game. If it was like a brand new game for me, then maybe I would have been more locked in or more glued in to want to see what happens. Even though, with that being said, I wouldn't have known how close I was to the end either, so who the heck knows? There was a patch put out for this too when I fired up my computer this morning. I'm not sure. There were 0 patch notes on Steam anyway, so I have no clue what was addressed or if anything. Or I should say, if any of my bugs or glitches we've encountered were supposedly addressed. There seems to be a myriad of problems when you go to like Steam forums, the Steam reviews. Resume. Light, darkness. Light, darkness. Looks like a dead end, actually.
Look at that. Some sort of cave in here.
It was me.
What?
I fell through that roof.
You fell this far? Jesus. Makes 2 of us.
Just the 2 of us.
I fell off a goddamn fire tower down here.
You're kidding me.
Top of the totem. Top of the totem to you. When scrolling through Twitter/X, the one consensus for people complaining for not counting about bugs, glitches, performance, which I think anybody that was here last night too, or that have played this thus far, can attest to the severe lack of the song "Oh Death," the intro song missing is a crime against humanity. Kiddingly, of course, but. Fortune. Yeah, the whole soundtrack. The soundtrack. Well, the other one lives rent free in my head. Like, I think the soundtrack is fine, but I will certainly freely admit that the title, the intro song about Death Missing, is kind of disappointing. Granted that every other supermassive Dark Pictures game has it, but I understand. But I feel like if somebody's brand new watching this for the first time or never played the original and is now playing this, they would be none the wiser, of course, towards the music at all, or have no probably problems directly for the most part. Which I guess could be said with anything. For me, what comes to mind is the movie, anybody familiar with Donnie Darko, 2001 with Jake Gyllenhaal? I saw the original cut, and then years later I watched the director's cut, where a lot of the music, if not all the music, was changed, and I was not a fan. I was also not a fan of the cut in general, the director's cut, but I heard like a lot of people loving that, and maybe that was their first time seeing that film with the music, where me, I saw the original, and like a picture like the intro, like all the 80s tunes and stuff. And it's not to say the songs were bad in the director's cut or anything, but I'm just like, what lives in my head or my mind is the way I saw it originally, so I'm sure that's the same way with video games and other media out there. I guess especially true too if you played or saw something and then the person actually liked it. You wouldn't have any problems. You'd probably think the opposite. Like playing like you're seeing the original. Their vision is based on movement, like a Tyrannosaurus Rex. Moving is not the best option. Plus, Jess is, needless to say, pretty banged up, so. And not in the sexual way. We never got that far. We never got that lucky.
Come on, come on. Jess! Jess, come on.
Walk in. Abandon, hide together. So if we did not hit that QT to catch Jess, or if we abandon Jess there, somebody dies, but not both of them. Or of course you fail any of the other things, because we're definitely like pretty much endgame. Jump! Grab or climb.
Come on.
I feel like you don't get many circles, and that's the one I always seem to screw up, is circle. Cinema. Danger, mining property, no trespassing. believe, if memory serves correct again, of course, they've been extending out some of these areas. I think there's a totem, or at least in the original, there was a totem somewhere. Different pathways to walk here. I thought it was to the right, but perhaps I'm wrong. I'm seeing nada. Upkiss again. If anybody does remember or does know, I don't mind in this case of backseating or whatnot. No problem. It's the first playthrough of a remaster of a game that I have played, so. Well, I don't see anything unless there was like a little one, like a path off to the side. There's nothing there, right? Nope. Light on the left. Alright, so we'll move on. Not that I found them all anyways, up to this point, so. Wait, can we go the other way, Sam? You're kind of just going straight. I'm trying to turn you around every now and then. I get a... Boy, that... I think we have no choice here. But maybe it's working now. Well, I'm trying to turn around to see, because it looks like there's a pathway to the right, no? The game has a mind of its own. She's refusing to turn. This way. Anything? I guess nothing after all. Thought that went back further. Aha. Here's one. You gotta be sitting at the right spot with the camera angle in the right position to be able to pick this up. Even if you know it's there and you spam X, it doesn't matter. Or pick up. Yo, Foxy. Yes, indeedy. We're almost at the very, very end here. So it can all change very quickly, whether it be intentional or accidental. Hunger totem. Oh shit, I dropped my controller. Not good. My toes got caught in the controller. GG, IG. That's how we died. Big toe and controller wire. 07. Don't drop the soap. That's how she dies. It's over.
understand.
Mike. Oh gosh, you look terrible.
No pressure. Everybody locked in. Lock it in.
It'll look worse if we stay out here. Come on.
R2.
Okay. Mike, what happened to Josh?
I got him.
God, what an awful way to go.
Not good.
What do you think we should do?
We should check the basement. Might be someone left down there.
Do we free roam like this in the original? I guess we do. I thought it just goes right into the final scene, which is about to happen when we go down these stairs, I think.
There's anyone left.
Or very, very shortly, depending.
They're probably in the basement.
Guess there's really no point to looking for trinkets again, unless, of course, the devs decided to add more trinkies around here at this point of the game. Which I do not know. The main lodge area has the worst frame rate in the entire game, at least with the settings I have on, which is pretty much everything enabled or at max for the most part.
How do you rate our chances of survival? Hmm?
I'm trying not to think about it.
Lock door, follow Mike.
Don't move. Don't fucking move a muscle.
When to go fight. Nodders. Chris out of here. Save Mike. Run to switch. Save Mike.
Hey!
Hide. Hide. I always hate this shit. I can't appreciate it, but you guys can because you're watching. You have to watch somebody else. Watch the creatures. Okay, it's over. GG. Unless they've added more. It's Jover. Your insurance company's gonna be mad. We saved everybody, sort of. The nice long ending. Ah. 3 achievements. The group respected the wildlife. All 8 friends survived. Completed a full playthrough. All the trophies popping.
Fuck!
GG. No. This is where it shows you who died and how they died. Beth and Tana. There you go.
The old man,
Everybody else survived.
I don't know how to describe him. I mean,
you said you thought he was stalking you at first. Did anyone else in your group think that?
well, yeah.
Is it possible they could have killed him?
What? No. No, you don't understand. Don't you understand?
If he attacked you.
He saved my life.
Oh, Josh is not dead yet.
And
There's
I
still more,
watched him
Foxy.
die.
There's still a little more at the end of the credits.
I heard Jessica. I
He
don't
did
know
not die,
how
technically.
or why she was down there, but I know I heard her.
He held it right up to my face. Right here, right in front of my nose, and he could have shot me. He almost shot me, the prick. I mean, you go out with a guy for however long and you think you know him, but man, this one really takes the cake.
I was right there, and I could have done something. I tried to do something. It wasn't good enough.
How did you end up in the mines?
I was carried and taken and
What did you see?
I don't know. I don't know.
He's out of his fucking mind. He wanted to hurt us. Okay? And I thought he was the one who...
Hey, Kimmy, thank you. Like here, I definitely miss hearing the original music.
Close. After his sister's.
I think the original soundtrack for this part was a lot more spooky, menacing, maybe. Maybe this is menacing. The other one sounded spooky or eerie to me.
I thought we had a connection.
It's true, Star Child. Yeah. Did you miss it last night?
I'm fine.
I was all excited. Mr. Boom, hello.
I said I'm fine.
Why did you hit Josh?
He was acting like a maniac, and I had to stop him.
I thought you said he was tied up.
Yeah, but... Okay, Okay. Yeah, I know it looks bad. But you don't understand. He was trying to fuck with our heads.
I stabbed him and I tried to get away, but I didn't know. I swear I didn't know.
Didn't know? Who did you stab?
Oh, I stabbed the maniac. I didn't know it was Josh, but then he was the psycho. And how was I supposed to know Josh had all this sauce and the gun and oh my god.
You bringing in Meat Brain next? Gonna kick him around a bit for me?
I'm sorry?
Meat Brain, Mr. Muscle Brawn, Matt the Incredible Sulk.
Is there something...
Oh, for the prank, yeah.
Oh, no, nothing important except, you know, how he basically left me to die up on a freaking tumbling tower like a world-class douche nozzle?
Your friend Ashley, she told her she tried to help you. She said she heard you calling out.
Help me.
What do you remember?
He came for me.
Gumby.
He did.
He came.
Came for you?
Where is he? Did he make it?
You need to listen to me. I don't care if you believe me or not. Doesn't matter because you will.
Hey, Saren. Saren simp for code. Want to go kind of hot though?
I've seen what's down there, and I'd give anything to unsee it.
More anxiety than Wendigo Rose? I could see that. Has anybody in the chats ever had to, be interrogated by the police? I never have, thankfully. Or be questioned by any type of, like, police, I guess, or assembly thereof. Didn't show the new name? Nope. First time. Where's Oh Death? We get no more Oh Death. 07 to Oh Death, the song. That's all I can say. You have Star from Hopping the Train? Questioned, interrogated, and ticketed. Oh boy. Caught. What you think? I do miss Oh Death, but other than that, I was happy with the changes. If we like anything, if we should rule out for any game bugs, glitches, or performance issues, even though those are things to take into consideration with any game, we put all that stuff aside. And my biggest complaint is the absence of Oh Death, the song here. If anything, I feel like if they had the rights, they should have had the option to toggle the original soundtrack, the OST, on and off. I think that would be huge. I think it'll make a lot of people happy. Kind of like Resident Evil 2 Remake did. Gave people the options for OG soundtrack or the new one. I was a huge fan of. You deal with the police for your job? Oh, okay. Border Patrol and you met your husband? Oh, did they really, Rose? Wow. Yeah, no, I have no stories like that to tell. I just dropped to 3 frames per second and we're back to 120. Before tradies, you've been interviewed? Oh, yeah. I'll bring you to your cousin's house, didn't... Broke into your cousin's house. Gotcha. You're trading. Autocorrect, please. Well, there's an option to skip, but I'll just let this play. This is so getting copyright claimed on YouTube. 100%. That's good to hear, Rose, that things worked out for the best in the end. You're found trying to climb into the window. It sounds like me climbing into my coworker's house when he was away on vacation. They accidentally locked the door he told me not to lock, and I called him up. I'm like, just so you know, I'm going to crawl through your kitchen window because it's not locked. In case you get any calls. In case you get any calls about a suspicious bearded individual crawling through your window. It's me. It's me going in to undo my wrongs, right my wrongs. I don't know why credits are pausing like that. Stuttering. I don't think I've ever seen credits stutter in a video game. That's a first. At least the credits. Cheese. Oh, also, I don't know who was around last night when I was blabbering that I saw a tweet go out this morning as well that rapping. So I brought it up, I believe, or somebody did. At least I think I talked about it. But there is an Until Dawn movie coming. As for when and what the story is and everything, I don't know. But rapping has concluded on the Until Dawn movie, supposedly. The movie has finished filming. That's all I got for you guys. What's next? I wait for 2 hours for Silent Hill 2 remake to drop. I'll do something to fill the void. I sit here like the SpongeBob meme staring at my hot cup of coffee. Bunch of chairs stacked up. When I had to do that with my coworker, he's like in a pretty quiet remote area, so, and it's the back of the house where the kitchen is, so nobody actually did see me snooping in. For those who don't follow me on social media or saw it, I guess I'll try this next too. I have to go down and mix one up. I was surprised how quick the order came. I ordered the Dead by Daylight limited cold brew. It's probably not limited at all. This day it's limited, but Madrinas, I believe that's how you say it. I've never had them. I know they're a big brand, I guess. Blood Orange Mocha cold brew coffee. 8 servings. Arrived today. Looks like it's mostly sugar, so this should end well for me. Somebody's pretty much abandoned sugar for the past month. It's either end well or keep me up all night. Well off neighborhood good times. Came with a DVD shaker as well. Oh, this also came with codes for DVD that I already own, apparently. So maybe I'll do a giveaway next weekend. We'll just do a random giveaway. I'm sure I know a lot of people. I know a ton of people out there that own Dead by Daylight, so I just don't want to single anybody out. So maybe on Friday night stream, DVD giveaway. I can't speak for who has it or not, but I'll wait. I'll wait for when I'm actually gonna play DVD to do the giveaway. How's that? Doing it like when there's no DVD sesh going on. For a full cosmetic outfit for Michaela in Dead by Daylight and for a charm. Which some of you guys may already have as well if you're longtime DVDers. But maybe you don't. I haven't been paying attention to the credits. I was wondering if anywhere if it said Supermassive Games, since they were the original developers with Supermassive, but this one, the remake, it's not Supermassive, so I'm curious. You would think they'd still get credit in the credits for creating the original game. Let's see, we've been live for, what is it? An hour and 31 minutes. It took me about an hour and 15 minutes tonight. So if I played this last night as well and continued, I would have wrapped it up around 5:15 a.m. Oh, you mean because of the interrogations and whatnot, Foxy, or? Because they were all in the cabin there. They all snuck out, so they're pretty sure we were all there, minus Josh, of course. They should be aware. Or just under the assumption Josh is dead. Credit stutter. I said, who would have thunk? Credit stuttering. Very graphically intense credits. Alas, I was not able to preload or pre-download, pre-install Silent Hill 2, so once midnight strikes, I will have to download it as well, so we'll be waiting a little longer. Unless something has changed right now. Unless the preload's gone live, pre-installed. Oh, true, Foxy. I'm thinking it's done that way because I think that dialogue is identical, regardless of whether who survived or didn't survive. Which you're right, though. You bring up an interesting point, but I think that's why. I don't think they recorded. Maybe I'm wrong. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. But I feel like they just had like one general take. But maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong there. Like, obviously, you only see who survived in your playthrough. Otherwise, it's just emptiness or a void. Blackness. Ah, there we go. Story by Supermassive Games. Hey, wait a minute. Original score by, there's O Death, but we heard 0 O Death. Sus. Sussy. So then my total playthrough of this was about 9.5 hours, I'd say, for those curious. With me trying to take my time and trying to find all the things, but obviously not finding all the things, but finding a fair number. And of course, if people die sooner, then your game will end sooner. As we were saying last night, there's 7 playable characters in this game, where, again, at least in all the Dark Pictures games, it's always 5 in those 4, I think. It's always 5 protagonists. I forget how many are in the Quarry. How many playable characters are in the Quarry? And Frank Stone was even 5, correct? Casting Frank Stone wasn't that old, not that long ago. The rule of 5. Recycled credits. So once this all wraps here, there are behind the scenes videos. I'll play those. I'm curious. Something from the original game, and then looks like a new one. BTS content behind the scenes. Post credits, let's go.
But it's the game that has driven you to one of your own deepest fears, Joshua. Isolation. It's terrible. Isolation. And I hope for your sake, Joshua, that you can find redemption.
We need to talk about Josh. Achieved the best ending for Josh. Los Angeles, some years later. This is all new. The whole thing with Josh was different too, so. The original. Work alarm, 6 a.m. Oh, we now have an episodes menu. Okay, cool. So that they completely changed that. I saw things popping up on YouTube. I wanted to see it myself. I didn't want to watch. So in the original, if you save Josh, they show police officers or cops, I believe, going into the mines, and you see a transformed Josh a Wendigo. So now he's not transformed. And the whole thing with Sam there at the end was completely brand new. That doesn't exist at all. Whatever that's about. Possibly teasing sequel, I guess. Or something. Some facsimile thereof. That did not exist at all. I actually don't know what that was about. What was that on her arm? Is that supposed to be a scratch or a bite from the Wendigo? I don't remember even getting attacked. Unlike Emily. Until Dawn 2. Change your fate. Looks like we just have a chapter selection. I don't know if you can go any deeper if I choose one of those. If you do new story, it says abandon your current progress, start a new story, status, and collectibles. Let's see. Our butterfly effects. How many totems did I miss? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I missed 8 total. There's death, guidance, loss, danger, fortune, hunger. Mystery Man. A few things locked here. 3 locked. 1952. Clues. 3 locked here. 3 missing. Twins. 3 missing. Why did they get rid of the Josh? Or did you have to give all the items? Get all the items? I don't know. Like I thought normally in the original, right? Josh, if he doesn't get killed, he can get killed here, I believe. Still, they just show him transformed, waiting in the mines as a Wendigo for the unsuspecting cops, and that's it. The game ends. So he's technically alive, but there is the one to kill him. Events of the past. We won't have all these still because you need all the totems.
Many years ago, my grandfather hunted those possessed by the curse. But there was one that eluded him. The fiercest of all, the Macapitu. It was a terrible thing, and my grandfather could not defeat it. Sometime after, the prospectors came to mine this mountain, until a cave-in trap had murderers eating human flesh, taunted with fire. Years after many moons and many hunts, I'm free, out of my grasp, beyond my reach. Until one night, in my sights, but we were not alone in the woods that night.
Jesus.
All right.
Fuck! No!
Friends, but I could avenge them.
I don't know. I thought in the original when I played it, as long as Josh just stayed alive, if you found Hannah's diary, I think it's Hannah. I always forget Hannah or Beth's diary. Josh will survive, and it just shows the Wendigo scene. I thought, and here I thought it was changed, but maybe they did. Maybe you're right in this one. I didn't even see it in the bottom left there. 29 of 32 clues collected. 24 of 27 clues collected. 17 of 20 clues collected. So there's trophies / achievements for all of those. And one for all the totems. The return, the calling. I'll play these. I'm not sure how long these are, but I do have to go to the bathroom though. Go figure. I'm gonna go try some of this cold brew as well. I'm gonna go mix this up. So let's pull up the steak cam in the meantime before I load these up. Stakers. BRB in just a few minutes. bathroom and drink break. Burb. When I get back, I'm gonna play those videos in game, behind the scenes stuff. BTS. BRB. Finally back. Sorry about that. Read on Reddit that it just says you have to find the journal. Yeah. So I found the journal in this one, but I guess they changed the whole thing with Josh then. That no changing or no turning. Got my little Dead by Daylight sippy cup. I mixed it up, Rose. There it is. Like a little kid. Okay, have your sippy cup, Gozen. Have your DVD sippy cup. For some reason it has the hillbilly on the back. Kind of weird considering it's like this is all about Michaela Reed. I put the hillbilly on the cup. It's got the default Dwight, Meg, Jake, and a Claudette on the front with Trapper, Hag, Wraith, Bing Bong, Nurse, Huntress. My first time ever I just poured it in. It says just put in 13 ounces ice cold water, 1 scoop of the powder. You have 8 scoops total supposedly, and just shake very thoroughly. Shake well. My first time ever doing anything. It's like, I guess, mixing a protein shake or equivalent. There's markings on this cup, but it's very hard to see them because of the color of the DVD background. Say it goes up to 15 ounces, and there's like an etching for each mark, but it's very hard to see. You have to like angle it the right way. Sippers. All right. Bonus content. The return actor Hayden, how do you say her last name? Panettiere? Looks back on the events of Blackwood Mountain, her time playing fan favorite Sam, and what makes Until Dawn special. Movie time. Now time. Sippers and movie time.
I'm Hayden Panettiere. I play the role of Sam. It's been a long time.
Better not shake this around my computer.
Years. I remember her and her friends get to Blackwood. There are all sorts of creatures and things that go in the night. It's supposed to be a fun time, and this fun time turns into like the worst little vacay ever.
Well, it's not bad. I can taste the orange.
She has a driving force behind
The orange
her.
flavor.
She has this gutsy nature. You definitely can see that she's a leader. She
I think this one's brand new star.
always fights back.
They're pretty new.
Always lean towards the
They got the old and the new ones.
She'll fight like heck. I think she's very intuitive and has good gut instincts, and she follows them.
Come on, guys, hurry up. We gotta find Mike. Come on.
I had done a lot of voice work actually since I was much younger. I was up for any new challenges, and I'm a total nerd. I love fantasy, I love video games, I love the escapism that you get from being able to be in a world like that is in a different realms, full of wonder, or in this case horror, and all that good stuff. It's all about
That Demon Slayer hair.
You're looking at a
I wish I had hair. Let alone Demon Slayer hair.
They're saying that's like a creature coming at you, or it's a ceiling fan, or it's a whatever. It's just about imagining as much as you can in your mind, visualizing how you would react if that were to happen in real life. It's tricky. The jump scares, I don't like being startled in like day-to-day life, but when I'm watching
So obviously it looks like
I want those jumps.
They filmed her doing the very post-credit scene of her waking up out of the bed, obviously in that brief voice line.
Just the unpredictable nature of it.
This is addictingly good. I gotta be careful. Drink this way too fast.
One of the things that
Like dessert.
just separates it from the rest. I think it's the interactive part of it. Allow the audience to make decisions, and based on those decisions, something entirely different would happen.
Okay, this is gonna be okay.
You can't let me die!
Give me a second,
Ashley, I'll get you out of this. I won't let you die.
makes you feel like you're there and you're in charge of the lives of these characters that you come to grow fond of. I've watched so many shows where they talk about the butterfly effect. If you really break it down, it's a real thing. It's a real thing. You change one thing. You pull one little thread from the blanket and it becomes a different pattern. Until Dawn has been around for years and years now, and I think people love it, and the fact that they, are going further with it says that there's a want for it.
Pretty short. IRL and not just an anime. Is it really? I know nothing about sororities. Go figure. The Calling. Aiden shares her thoughts on Until Dawn 2024. What's happened to her character, Sam, since that fateful night, takes a look at the questions that remain unanswered.
They haven't told me much. I'm on a need-to-know basis. I like it that way, so that I experience it for myself. I have to. I'm gonna have to see it. I have to.
Just hit play.
Okay.
Gentile of Light, it is. We finished it up, though. We just beat it about 20 minutes ago or so. And we're watching behind-the-scenes footage, making of.
So, should we go after her?
I kind of think you're the last person she wants to see right now, Mike.
Appa, Kappa, Alpha.
Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it. I love it.
Love the fact that Kappa is the Twitch emote Kappa.
so much more real. You see everything. It's wild to see the difference between the two. So much more vibrant, which means it's gonna be even scarier.
What is that? Damn it!
I definitely would draw parallels between myself and Sam. I feel like I try to bring parts of myself into every character, no matter what it is. It's not real if you're not bringing parts of yourself that are just innate. I think I would make the same decisions, some of the same decisions as Sam does. This is so fun. It was fun to come back. It was exciting to come back, exciting to revisit things. You have I think a different understanding of the character. She has to deal with this trauma, the people that she's lost, the friends she's lost, and things like that don't go away. They stay with you.
I hope you couldn't watch this until beating the game. Spoilers.
As we see, she's struggled, and she doesn't want to take out her inner struggles on her family. Sometimes she just gets frustrated with herself. Continuously you go back through it in your mind. What if I had done this differently? Would this person be alive? What if I had done that differently? Then I wouldn't be left here in hell on earth. The voice that calls her Sam. She obviously is linked to this place. This scar shows up on her arm out of nowhere. You don't just find something like that on your arm and not go looking for the answer. What is that? I'm just
Now, when I think of sorority house, I think of obscure games.
Asked to come back after all of these years, and that people love the game
And that
so
in the frat
much,
house.
and my character so much that they would even have me back. So I just feel grateful.
So do you think since Josh was alive with our ending, and they're talking about Sammy, and though we don't see Rami Malek here, I wonder if they've had any discussions with him, like, hey, would you have any interest in reprising your role in Until Dawn 2 or whatever they want to call it? If they obviously like went out of their way to make him blatantly alive, like not turned. Like, wait, I thought I turned. No, we're making you alive again. How much money will it take to bring you back? Sorority frat horror game. I wonder if one exists. So I'm unaware. Since I work at a small university, to my knowledge, it's a Catholic university, not that it means anything, but no for fraternity or frat houses or sorority houses. Now that he won an Oscar, yeah, true. That rate's probably his stonks have rised. Asking rate, going rate. The score. Renowned horror composer Mark Corvin and Joe, I'm gonna butcher that last name, Thwaites from PlayStation Studios to discuss Until Dawn's new score and how it's been reimagined, especially for 2024. But where's Odeth? Where's Angie?
It was really exciting when we found out that we were going to be working on Until Dawn again, and it was a really exciting opportunity to revisit.
Interesting, Foxy.
The original score by Jason Graves really brought the game to life, and we were keen to elevate and enhance on the foundations that he'd laid. When we first started this process, Mark's name came up as someone who was doing some really interesting stuff in the horror space.
I tend to steer away from cliche all the time. I try to look for what's needed, but how can I twist that in a certain way to make it hopefully something that you haven't heard a million times before.
He'd done some great work in films like The Lighthouse and The Witch. He found like elements from those film worlds that really picked out interesting things from the narrative, and we were keen on doing something very similar in Until Dawn. One of the first things we started looking at when we started on this game was the main theme and how we wanted to update that for the title. You'll hear that
the main
from
theme.
the very beginning, and it will be introduced all throughout the game and at key moments. I think the importance for us was having something that had a real hook to it, that was really identifiable, that you would hear it in any style and in any part of the game, and you would immediately pick up, oh, this is relating to the wider Until Dawn universe.
Did you see this view? I mean, holy cow.
Each environment, we really wanted to create its own musical character that would go with it. So for the mines, the sanatorium, the forest itself, and the lodge, we had 4 different suites that would sit within these worlds that would give each of them a character and their own kind of melodies and sound world, which you immediately knew when you were changing from environments, changing between different characters. It kind of sat you in that place very quickly. You understood where you were because of that musical world.
I try to evoke the feeling of being in these places, like with the mines. It's metallic. It's the scraping of the wheels on the mine car tracks, and it's echoey, so there's more reverb. It's not so in your face. It's more sort of a haunted feeling. Then the lodge would be close. It's indoors in a nice warm cabin, so it's more in your face.
I think one of the most iconic places in the game is the sanatorium. It's got a lot of history to the building, and we had a lot of fun introducing bits of music from that past and making it feel like there was history within the music that was kind of distant memories as you were exploring it.
You guys go ahead. I'm just gonna wait.
Oh, really, Foxy? That you don't need to go to college to join that one?
One of the things that
I've never been a member of anything,
Until Dawn
pretty much by
was
choice.
character themes
In fairness, I
seeing
probably would
if
never
there's
been
more
picked either.
opportunities to bring in
I mean, that in terms of like anything.
to the characters. And that
Groups,
might be
clubs,
melody, but it also
athletic
might be
sports,
something more like an
sororities, frat
instrument that
houses,
represents that character.
I think in this score
gangs,
there was
cults. There's no cults
probably
here.
more of an accent on
Nothing.
melodic motifs for
I like to work alone.
characters, and that
What?
was sort of
On my own
new to
team.
me, because
Not to say I'm
I
not a team
tended
player.
To do a lot of broad brushstrokes where you're really scoring the vibe of the overall film.
Wait, okay, so you hear that too, right?
No booty
This
cult,
film is
no,
mostly
surprisingly.
in the box.
Never
So
say
that's
never, even though I'm getting
basically,
up there in
you know,
age.
in my home studio, with not a lot of acoustic instruments performed in
Yeah, this
in
is
the recording. of
probably
the
going to
score.
bother the hell out of my
When
gut,
you're
to be honest.
Composing in
This
the
tastes
box,
amazing.
as we say, there can be a certain thinness
I drink
to
too
the
quick.
sound. You know, it's sort of
Way too good.
closed in like that. But as soon as you get more players involved, and you know, recording in this beautiful studio, then the whole sound just sort of widens up and becomes larger than life.
The leader.
There's a couple of the sessions
Yeah,
we're doing
exactly.
here, we're kind of trying out some more experimental things, and our kind of goal here is to really find some interesting and unique sounds that can really characterize some of the places and sequences within the game. One of the cues even has all of the players blowing across their cellos and double basses, which creates this really eerie, windy sound. And yeah, a lot of those kind of creative effects really help create this kind of eerie, uncanny space, because you're taking the acoustic sound of the instruments, but then kind of manipulating it in a way that you're unfamiliar with, and kind of you get this uncanny valley feel to it.
I still wonder why they did decide to do this,
The
though.
percussionist coming in, who's basically bringing a truckload of interesting,
Like if this was
fun sounds,
because they wanted to just do it, or because like if they had to pay extra money to, if this was like a cheaper option than using the original score for the game. I don't know, behind the scenes.
We set out to create something that was very different from the original, and to help score the environment, score the characters.
Surely money doesn't come into
create
play
a
for
little
anything,
bit
chat,
more of
in
an
real life.
overarching
For business
experience
decisions.
for the game.
Surely.
And I think we've achieved that.
Both Joe and James were just a pleasure to work with. I mean, the team worked together just like a...
I mean, in
like a
fairness to it, I'm
message
talking
in a
over
ear.
this.
It's just been wonderful.
I think
amazing
if I
to be
recall
able
the first
to
game, they
reimagine
definitely
the
like
score
a lot of the
and really
soundtracks
with
in
it.
game are reused, but that's usually the case I feel with a lot of
Exciting
games
sounds
and
come out. I hope
movies or
audiences
earlier
as
stuff,
well.
especially like
This is all
first-time
very,
properties.
very new to me,
Where they probably don't have
very
much of a
exciting.
budget.
You know, you got to shake up your world now and then.
Heart in the Fields. More music, the instruments. Learn about some of the intimidating instruments and monster motives that give Until Dawn 2024 signature sound. I do feel like, again, like so many other games and stuff out there in movies, that it should have been called something else. Like, it should have been called Until Dawn, but it should have had more to it. They should have just put the word remaster in it, I guess, to make it clear, in my opinion. You know, something. Roll it.
I love experimental sounds because I love to be surprised by what I hear. I wait for the moment where I can go, what the hell is that sound? I've never heard that before. I mean, that's the real spark for me as a composer.
I think Mark's probably the best person to talk about the apprehension engine and all of the bits and pieces that it's got going on that. It's a horrendous sounding, but also awesome sounding bit of mechanical machinery, which is really cool. And some of that's been used in the score to create those really intense and horrible screeching moments, which are perfectly illustrated using that engine.
I got together with a friend of mine. We put our heads together and designed this box that would contain some of the techniques that I've always experimented with. I've spent a lot of time experimenting with EBOs, but doing it in sort of really strange ways. We just have basically one string for the EBO. I really, press it against the pickup and get it to squeal and make very,
Squeal like a pig.
Aggressive and rude.
Wonder what's on this
noises.
jacket that's blurred
We
out.
have
No free
two
advertising.
strings for the hurdy-gurdy, and I play it with my fingers. And then we have some steel rulers poking out the
that-
front.
now that
and
I saw it
use
again,
a
is that the
glass
Adidas logo?
automatic slide, and I would use, this is sounding pretty crazy, but I use a nickel harpa, which is a short little bow, and I'll bow the rulers, giving them a shrieking sound. And then off to the back of it, I have these long steel rods. I call them the whack-a-whack-a rods. So when you flip them up and let them go, they just go whack-a-whack-a-whack-a-whack-a-whack-a-whack-a-whack, sort of forever. Or you can bow them. And then I have a spring reverb, which is a spring reverb from a guitar amplifier. And I play that with the EBO too, so I'll slam the EBO into it and get that to howl and squeal and give me sort of industrial sounds.
Sometimes these things can be a little scary, even terrifying, but I'm here to make sure that no matter how upsetting things may get, you would always find a way to work through it.
Money for nothing. Now the old videos. Meet the Cast, 2015. The cast of Until Dawn sit down to give insight into the personalities and motivations of their characters. So 2015, August 2015 is when the game originally launched on PS4. A little over 9 years ago.
I am Hayden Panettiere, and we are here at the
Idea sounds funny.
recording Until Dawn.
I left here, enjoyed
My
that.
name is Rami Malek, and I play Josh.
My name is Megan Martin.
My name is Brett Dalton.
My name is.
I think they got rid of the music from the original. I think that's why it sounds
My
funny.
name is Jordan Fisher, and I play the character Matthew, Matt for short.
Which is really weird. Maybe it was a licensing thing then. Maybe it was money.
My name is Noah Fleiss.
I am Galadriel Steinman, and I play.
Time to go pull out the original copy, which I don't
Until
own.
Dawn is the story of 8 teenagers.
That's what. Are you guys hearing this? If you have headphones on, the left, it's only the left channel and sounds tinny. So there had to have been licensing issues then for the music, for the score, for sure. If they're not even playing it here,
One of the things that Larry does.
I'm pretty
really
sure
well
that's what's
is make
happening.
These multi-layered characters, and I think for just the story in general, it follows.
whether or not they didn't have
these
permission
essential
or it was
core
money or
plot
both.
lines, but the characters are so unique in themselves, and I think that's very cool.
It's kind of funny to me because I'm assuming they got all the assets from Supermaster for the game, all the raw files. You think they'd have the video file without the audio piped in, but I guess not. Like,
Yeah, no, he definitely did. I haven't seen him so excited about something in forever.
Good.
obviously they had to pipe the music in post,
Sam
so.
and I have a few things in common, such as being
But I think that's what's happening here.
huge lovers of animals, and she's a huge animal lover. She's vegan. She is a pacifist. I'm not quite sure if I'm gonna go as far as saying that I'm a pacifist, but she's spunky and cool. I know that she, I think, is made
Right,
fun of a
Foxy?
little bit by
Sure seems that way.
The rest of them who think that her morals and her beliefs in that area are a little ridiculous, and they don't agree with.
I don't
them,
actually own the
but
OG
she
game,
doesn't-
so I can't pull it out right now and
it
try it
doesn't
out
stop her from being herself, and
for science.
something
A hair.
I have in common with her.
Imagine a hair in my mouth.
Definitely can be depressed at sometimes and a bit of a loner, but he takes some solace in one of his sister's friends, Sam, played by Hayden Panettiere, and invites everybody.
You think so,
back
Star?
to
Or
the
how you feel?
same
I don't
next
actually.
year to
I haven't.
kind of
I saw the
find some
Quarry
growth.
recently on another streamer stream. But
She has a whole
I don't know.
lot
I
of
can't really.
personality. She is definitely the
Are,
sort of
are we talking like even the original Until Dawn, the PS4 version?
you know, at school she
I'd have to like compare them side by side. Or are we talking this one, which is now on Unreal Engine 5, the remake?
He's got a big heart. You can tell that's very evident, especially how he treats his girlfriend Emily. And you know, he's kind of a meathead, but in the best way possible.
She really knows what she wants, and she manages to.
I was saying how it's interesting how the most recent Supermassive game, the casting of Frank Stone, I believe is Unreal Engine 5. I was asking chat last night, and I think that's the case. And this is Unreal Engine 5, but I think definitely this one does look better. Not that Frank Stone looked bad, but
What society
because
might
Supermassive didn't do
consider
this
the nerd
remaster.
of the group, and he kind of embraces it.
Ashley she's a little more serious than some of the other girls. She's definitely very intelligent and thoughtful. She kind of looks at the whole big picture of things. She's not quite as geeky as Chris, but
I remember chatting with you, Fox. I remember after The Devil in Me about, and I found the wiki and we were talking about the characters and how I didn't realize how many face models were reused in the Supermassive or the Dark Pictures games.
I don't know. People seem to like Mike.
That's why I
He
thought
gets
people looked
away with
familiar.
a lot, though.
Obviously, they have different people doing the voices and the mocap, but he's like the same faces.
He really just kind of wants everyone to be happy. I mean, he's a people pleaser, and that's I can definitely attest to being, you know, that guy. I'm always the friend that wants.
That could be a 2-star, and I just saw your comment there. What we're talking about, like for the Dark Pictures games, they reused the same like faces, so maybe that's why things were here. We could see like these faces match up to the actors and actresses in the game, so maybe it definitely instead of taking somebody else's face and pasting it on somebody else's voice and mocap body.
Like what?
The way you're being, you always
Just I know that's the way the RE games are as well. Different facial models, but
I just
people
think
doing the
it's gonna take
voices
world
also
by
do the
storm. I really
motion
do.
capture.
This genre is the wave of the future, and I think that once people see the potential behind it, of getting to interact with the drama that you're witnessing unfold in such a realistic way, that this is how entertainment's going to be from now on.
Even though the quarry is all, yeah, because I know you're saying quarry, so that's right. The quarry does have, the quarry is like this. The cast looks like their actual counterparts IRL. Like that's almost maybe another reason why Dark Pictures is Dark Pictures is things like that. Even though we know the curator, so yeah, I don't really know. Yeah, more demanding. That's true. 1,000 pages, 2015. Graham and Larry discuss the process of writing the screenplay of Until Dawn. It's The Stranger.
Hi, Larry.
Hey, Graham.
Hi, my name is Graham Resnick. I'm a filmmaker, writer, director, sound designer, and
The Quarry I don't know, but I was just thinking about the other games from Supermassive, the Dark Pictures anthology.
who I grew up with, and
At least to my knowledge, where we were doing some research, and
he was producing Ty's films.
like you'll see similar faces across the games, but
Ty introduced me to Larry. Larry produced my first
different
feature,
voices and mocap, I believe.
We've written together on several projects.
My name is Larry Fessenden. I'm a filmmaker. I run Glass Eye Pix, which is an independent production company out of New York. We make indie movies, a lot of scary movies as well. I got a call to audition to write this video game. And I called my pal Graham Resnick because Graham is a gamer. And while I thought I could offer something to the idea of writing this multi-branching story, I knew that I would want Graham's expertise.
Perhaps what they love for Until Dawn, they should hire him back for all the other games, unless he has had a say in all the other Supermassive games. I don't know if he's in the credits.
Yes.
So many people always put this one high up in the bar, and then the Dark Pictures games
There
start
was one Italian website
dropping.
that did say Larry Fessenden and Graham Resnick, the two lovers behind Until Dawn.
Come here. Maybe I know how to handle you too.
I am definitely ready to be handled.
Comfy.
So I wanted Graham by my side. Yeah, and we got the gig, and it's been an amazing ride.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, obviously we're seeing PS4 graphics here.
What? Oh my god. Matt,
Whatever engine, if it was, I don't know if it was Unreal Engine 4 or whatever, or what it was.
I'm sorry, Hannah. It's all good.
So in the game, the basic setup is that a year prior to the game's start, all these kids had gone up to a ski lodge that was owned by the parents of one of the kids, or a couple of the kids, and some of the teenagers played a prank on some of the other teenagers, and the terrible tragedy occurred when a few of them, two sisters, ran out into a blizzard, and were never seen from again.
That's a good question. I don't know why did they want to prank Han.
Now, a year later, this is
They're-
kind of torn apart, this group of friends.
Honestly, in this one, if I reload the prologue's quite different. Like, the dialogue is the same, like just a prank, but there is... there might be a little more elaboration, to be honest.
And help them all get over it.
Kissing
They all
contest because he was already taken?
a year later
Is that what it was?
on the mountain. And the idea is to get over it, but...
The healing does not begin.
Yeah, and these kids are all trying to find themselves. They've been through a trauma, but in general, they're just teenagers trying to figure out who they are. So they're all kind of falling into the patterns, the stereotypes, the characters they see on TV and in the movies.
I think we were very interested in taking genre tropes and kind of making them sort of refresh them.
Hey, did you see that? Dad said it'd just be us this weekend.
We're familiar with how slasher movies work. Most people have seen some horror movies, and we have established notions and preconceptions about the roles of the players in horror movies and how they talk and how they get killed and how they have sex. And to bring you into the game that way and then subvert a lot of those expectations was kind of our goal.
They're haunted by some incident that happened in their past, which I think you pretty much figure out that that's going to have a role in their interaction. Yeah, so I think what was fun was we take some sort of stock characters and we
Teenagers are mean men.
But
They look like they're in college.
recognizable.
The ever-going jokes or memes online of
Groups of friends. There's the jock and the
people in their 20s playing high school students, which is fine. If people look young, they look young. Doesn't bother me, I guess, but yeah.
We just had so much fun living in the minds of these characters through writing the script.
Naturally, my mind always goes to the classic Steve Buscemi meme, which I'm sure you guys have seen. How do you do, fellow kids, with Steve Buscemi with the skateboard over his shoulder and that backwards baseball cap on?
But also that you absolutely have
Like me.
friends and sort of those inside jokes. And of course, as writers and as friends ourselves, we sort of developed little tracks, and we try to give the characters that kind of vibe.
That's all she wrote. They were still grown adults. They were all consenting 18-year-olds, 18-plus-year-olds. Okay, I wasn't sure if there was, like, if this was broken down into sub-chapters, so I guess not. Confirmation to start chapter. I just received a game key for another new release, but Silent Hill 2 is going to trump everything for a while. Sorry, not sorry. Big shocker. But at least more new content. It makes me happy. No shortage of stuff to stream. That said, I always usually stream anyways, but it's always nice and refreshing to play brand new stuff. Let's check the achievements, shall we? For Until Dawn 2024. I was going to say 25. Global. Which ones did I not get? Carnival of Solitude. Well, how the hell shake the snow globe? We found the snow globe and I couldn't shake it. I was trying like hell last night. Angie. That could have been one of the parts where things were bugging out for me with the controls or whatever. I don't know who saw that, but we definitely came across that. Now, in fairness, I didn't try shaking my PS5 controller. Maybe I have to do that, but you know, the game does support keyboard mouse, so there has to be a way to shake it without a controller plugged in. You let the wrong one in. Ashley or Chris opened the trap door, so we could have did that tonight. Well, I could always jump back in, of course. Which I did do that in my OG 2015 playthrough. Oh, that's what I didn't do either. Well, we streamed so late last night. I was going to check on my PlayStation. I don't know who played the original again. I said this last night. The original had a cool feature. And then if you had the PlayStation camera attached to your PlayStation, you could consent to have it take your photo during jump scares in the game. And I think I did that. But I don't know if I have those photos or not. I'll put them on Discord. Like I said, I have to remember. Somebody has to remind me. Not that I probably reacted much. You guys see me stream here. How I stream here is how I react off stream as well. So, but who knows? It got me for any of the jump scares. Saw that coming. Mike sawed his fingers off with the broken machete. I guess I should have did that last night. I avoided it. I don't know if we got an achievement for avoiding it. First time ever playing this game, I did that. Sanatorium. Nightmare on Ash Street. Ashley hesitated and failed to let Chris inside in time. If we attempted to shoot at Ashley during the gun segment, we could have got that one. Faithful Descent. The group found all the clues from the 1950 clue line. Fatal Destination. Despite Dr. Hill's warning, you tried changing the past. That one I don't know what that's about. I'm guessing based on our decisions. The therapy room. I don't know what that's about. Achieved the best ending for Josh. 6.9, 69%. You open their eyes. The group found all the clues from the Mystery Man clue line. An Omen. The group found all 36 totems on the mountain. It's Shining. Find all the new interactables across Blackwood Mountain. New. There you go. Things we saw. It wasn't just in my head. The Tale of the Two Sisters. The group found all the clues from the twins clue line. This is the end, friend. Nobody survived until dawn. Kill them all. A symphony of horror achievements. You collected all achievements in Until Dawn. And the least... Only others left alive. Matt and Jessica were the only ones to survive until dawn. Again, since when the original came out, trophies were a thing, achievements were a thing, so I'm guessing a lot of these are similar outside of, like, the one that says the new things. Oh, there's our progress. 1952 clue line, 24 of 27 as we saw in game. Mystery Man clue line, 29 of 32. 36 totems, 28 of 36. Find all the new interactables across. 8 out of 10. I missed 2. So we did pretty good there for brand new content, even though I thought I did a pretty good job exploring. But I wouldn't be surprised in those segments where you go back to the like main cabin a few times where I said, maybe I should snoop around or walk around more if they decide to spawn like more stuff in or more doors that were open. On all the clues for the twins clue line, 17 of 20. So close, but no cigar for a lot of these. Guide required. This is the end. Nobody survived, blah, blah, blah. And the 6 hidden. GG's. So I had fun playing this. I do wish like it had some of like the more modern stuff. Like I said, even though it's a retold story, like I wish it had Twitch integration, like the casting of Frank Stone did, because I thought that was really neat. But again, that was done by Supermassive. This was not Supermassive. The original didn't have it. So on and so forth. But I'm guessing with the chapter selection, we can, like, I can jump into chapters. I can see what I'm missing here, pull up a guide, and then load into the said chapter and go grab these things. And I think it'll all save to like universal, to a universal file. I don't know if you do new story, if that like gets rid of everything, or if you, I'm probably better off always like selecting an episode and then jumping in from there. GG's.